Hey, Damon D'Amico here from D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. It is August 18, 2016, and this is our Advanced Dancer's Choice class recap, and Allison's going to help me out with what we did. Thanks, Gilbert, for submitting a video of Diego Borges and Trendlin Veal from Swing Fling earlier this year, 2016. Really creative stuff that they did, so we played with a little bit, made the numbers work a touch. You ladies had a lot of free time, which you probably need some free time in your life, and to learn how to do something with it, right? So anyway, had a lot of fun doing the pattern. I hope you liked it. So we started off with 4 walks from a closed position. Diego really dragged this out a bit. He did a 1 crossover 2, and then a 3 and behind 4. He gave her an inside spin on 5 and 6. He did a ronde here on 7 and 8 to get the lady started. Actually did kind of a ronde, left his foot behind. I'm not big on a ronde there. Diego looks great doing it. That's not my personal preference, so you guys can always just do your 5 and 6 and do an anchor there on 7 and 8 to finish. If I do that one more time, you're welcome to look at the video. It is posted on our Facebook page. But if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and anchor 7 and 8, then he does a toss away sugar push, catching the lady on 2, leaving her feet apart for 1, catch her short 2. They did a knee pop for 3, step on 4, and then he moved towards her, but he did this little crossover. I would normally just do a chasse, step together, step towards her. She's gonna have to rotate, take her left hip back and do a cha-cha lock going backwards. Diego ended up going forward, 5 crossover and 6, and kind of moved off the slot when he did it. From here, he brought her back down the slot. I call this a pull through for 7, 8, 1. It went 7, 8. He moved in opposition to her so he'd have connection here on the 1. He reached across and caught her hip and hooked his foot on 2. So this was 1. He goes 2 and stops her with the hand, asking her to be still. Wraps her into his own hand on 3. He reaches back and catches her hip on 4. He's really emphasizing, they both are in the video, the even numbers right here on 4. He stays this way until he gets her moving. He does 4 walks right here for 5, 6, 7, 8. He does a 5, 6, 7, pick up his leg and moves over on 8 to the other side of her. Trendlin does some really cool stuff hitting the even numbers. She's basically stationary, so she's shifting from knee to knee and using her head to hit the even counts right there. As he got here, her hands were actually kind of up in the air, and you can see that he wasn't quite sure what to do about that. So he took a little bit of extra time, which a pro would. He's like, not going to be over here needy looking for the hand. Oh crap, she can give me the hand, give me the hand. So what he does, he moves away, kills a little bit more time, and does a 1 and kicks on 2 right here, asking for her hand the whole time. She finally gives it to him. This is 2. He does a 3 and looks back for the even number on 4. At this point, you'll see that there was some chemistry here where they were like, hey, we should probably dance together again. So they chilled out here for the 5, 6, and he does some kind of very Diego, woo, 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 whatever. Go on, Diego. Anyway, so he has a little bit of fun here as he rolls down for 5, 6, and then he takes this hand over her head and moves across for 7 and 8. Now to make this a little more doable, if you'll leave this up, she's pretty much standing the way she needs to. I'm gonna bring her to her foot for the 2. It goes 1, 2. I'm gonna do a drop, triple, and step across the slide as I catch her in a wrap for 3 and 4. He caught her, left her where she was, really caught her by the waist here, and he does a triple step on 5 and 6. 5 and 6, and then from there he leads her out 7, 8, da, 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 da. I suggested to the dudes here in class, if you're not ready to make your spacing absolutely perfect and do that triple step on that 5 and 6 off the waist wrap, then I would say to go ahead and walk there. So if this went 1, 2, 3, and 4, you guys went 5, 6, and then turn for 7, and change hands behind the back on 8. It may be more doable with more partners. And then from there, you can just bring the lady across, give her a free spin, whatever you need. So from the top, from the other direction, it goes like this now. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does a 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3. The new exit. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the lady with you. 1, 2. Free spin 3 and 4. 5, and 6, and that's what we did in our advanced dance choice.